So in this video, we'll continue to look at variables of data types in Python. So in this video, we'll start by looking at a data type called a tuple. Okay. So literally a tuple was designed to work like a list, but in that it will not be flexible, right? It's meaning it's immutable. Immutable means it's unchangeable. So when you enter values into a tuple, you can't modify them later like you can modify in a list. Because have you seen the way our list is? I can change apple to orange. I can just simply come here, then I'll say fruits. Okay, so fruits, then where there is 0, okay, first element, we can change this to what? We can change this to orange, and we can save. Then when we compile this, where there's apple, we have orange. So now a tuple was built in such a way that when you're using a tuple is meant to be immutable, meaning if you firstly entered apple here, apple stay apple unless if you manually change it. So a tuple built this way, I can say my tuple, let's say is tuple. Okay, so it's tuple, use round brackets like that. Then we are going to say apple, going to say mango, we're going to say also guava. So you can build tuple of numbers or a tuple of strings. So now if I do that, then I can say print. Okay, print is tuple. So now that we're printing a tuple, if we run it, so we have a tuple of mango, apple, mango, guava. I'm reading from here. Apple, mango, guava. Okay. So now if you try to modify the tuple, so here you don't even need to terminate. So I'm from a C++ and Java background. So mostly we are used to terminating when quickly typing on the keyboard. So if you say is tuple, but yeah, this is Python, we don't do that. So if I try to access the 0 here, the 0 element, and then the first element, and I try to change it. Okay, I try to change it just to A. If I run that, okay, so meaning the IntelliSense is also highlighting, it says tuples don't support item assignment. So that is exactly what the tuple means. So that's why it's not even displaying anything there. Okay, so that's what a tuple is, but I can actually access a tuple. So I can print, I can access items in a tuple. So I can access the apple like that because a tuple is still a list. It uses the concept of a list. Okay, so the index here is 0, 1, 2. So if I want to access guava, I'll say 2. Right, then I'll do that. If I want to find the length, this tuple length, I'll say length is tuple. If I run that to tell me that the length of this tuple, okay, what is okay, so I need to print this. So the length of our tuple is going to be 3 because there are 3 items in the tuple. Okay, so that's a tuple, and that's how it works. So if you want a list that's immutable, you don't use a list, you're going to use a tuple rather. Okay, so then we're going to look at another data type or data structure that is known as a dictionary. Okay, so I was saying is dictionary. So a dictionary is actually a key value pair data structure. So when you looked at our structure for variables and data types, we saw a structure that was known as an object or a hash map. So the hash map in Python is going to be called a dictionary. So a dictionary takes curly brackets like this. So then it organizes key value pairs. So let's say I can say name. Okay, the name is going to be Python. And we're going to say year of release. Going to say year. Python should have been 2009 or so. Okay, then we're going to say version. That was Python 1.0. Okay, so this is a dictionary. This is how a dictionary looks like. Okay, so we can actually print a dictionary. So if you run this, that's actually the dictionary you can see there. Then we can actually say we can print the name in the dictionary. Okay, so the name here, to access the value of the name, just say dictionary name, then the key. This is a key, this is the value. So you say dictionary, the name of the dictionary, then square brackets, the name to give us a name. Say here, okay, maybe we can just print something else. So again, we say print dictionary here. Okay, if we run this, we're going to have our year. Right, so now, so we can also say it's dictionary, then it's dictionary, then we can also say not here, what do we want to update into our dictionary? We're going to say our source, the source of the programming language. Anyway, the source is, let's just say developers. Okay, so now if you come and now print again, print is dictionary. If we compile that, we see that that key is added, the key value is added. Another thing that you can do with tuples, the cool thing about dictionaries, not tuples, is that you can just say print print is dictionary. You're going to say dot keys. Okay, so if you say dot keys, it's going to show you all the keys. So the keys are just name, year, version, source. So name, year, version, and also source. So you can also try to find the values. Okay, the values in the tuple are going to be Python to 4910 developers. Okay, so that's what a tuple and the dictionary is. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to look at the concept of a class and an object in Python.